Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. Today I'm here with the recipe of how to make ghee with butter. So every time I posted stories or photos of homemade ghee, I had several of my friends message me asking me to show them the process, and I thought it's high time I made a video. So let's get started. So the only ingredient that you need is some good quality butter. I've used a 500 grams block here, but you can use a smaller quantity to start with the first time you try this out. It's really hard to get this wrong, but then it's always better to start off with a smaller quantity to get a hang of the process. One important thing to keep in mind is the kind of vessel you use to cook the butter in. So always go for a thick bottom saucepan, preferably something like this one that I've used, a stainless steel one. Using a non-stick pan is alright, but then it's hard for you to gauge the change in color as the butter cooks. So it's harder for you to know at what point you need to stop. You will understand this better as we get to the end of the process. So continue to heat this butter till it melts completely. It's always better to start off with butter at room temperature because then this melting process is quicker. So make sure you've kept the butter on low or medium flame. Now you can see that the butter has completely melted. Continue to heat the melted butter on a medium flame, and after some time you'll see that the butter starts bubbling, and also you will see a white colored foam forming on the top. So this is because of the fat separating from the milk solids. So this bubbling and foaming will continue for some time. As you can see, it's bubbling more now, and the white foam is also more than earlier. So this will continue for some time, and after a while this white foam will disappear. So don't stir or take out this foam because this is basically the fat. So just let it cook on a medium flame, and in a while you will see that this foam slowly starts disappearing, and continue to cook even after that point. You will see that there is some residue on the sides of the walls of the pan, but that's okay, you don't have to worry about it. You can scrape it in or you can leave it as it is. So now you can see that the white foam has completely disappeared, and you can see some of the milk solids settling to the bottom, and continue to cook till you see the second layer of foam forming. You can see that now it's foaming up again, and this means that the ghee is nearly done. So continue to cook for a few more minutes and keep looking at the milk solid settling at the bottom. So as soon as the milk solids turn a nice golden brown, it means that your ghee is ready and you can turn off the flame. So you can see that it's already golden brown now. Just use a spoon to move the foam so you can see the bottom. And this is why we prefer to use a stainless steel pan, because in a non-stick pan it's really hard to gauge the color difference. So you can see that it's a nice shade of golden brown. So I let it cook till it gets to this shade because I feel the ghee has a much nuttier taste when I let it go a few more minutes. So now you can turn off the flame and keep aside the pan and let the ghee cool completely. So once the ghee has cooled down completely, you can now transfer this to another container. It's very important to transfer the ghee into clean and dry bottles because it affects the shelf life of the ghee. I have just used a small tea strainer here, but if you're using a strainer with slightly larger holes, you'll need to use a muslin cloth layer as well to help strain the ghee fully. To improve the shelf life, I recommend dividing the ghee into two smaller bottles and using it up one at a time rather than storing it in a big bottle. Ghee stays fresh at room temperature for a couple of months, but you need to make sure that you don't use a wet spoon while handling the ghee. Also make sure to use a bottle with a tight sealing lid, and also don't leave the spoon in the ghee once you're done for the day. The aroma of the ghee at this point is just irresistible, and I can assure you that once you try this method and make ghee at home, it's really hard to go back to store-bought ghee. The whole process is just so simple but so therapeutic. I really enjoy this 15-20 minutes that I take to make ghee like every 2 weeks. I'm sure you'll feel the same too, so don't forget to give this a try, and do give a thumbs up if you like this video. And if you haven't subscribed to my channel yet, please subscribe and enable the notifications by hitting the bell icon. Till I see you all with another fun and easy recipe video, take care and bye.